Hey everyone, happy Friday. I'm Claire. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're on the road. I pulled over at a rest stop because I know you guys get mad even though my camera is suspended in my window and it's just like talking to another human in your car. But everybody seems to get a little upset if I film while I'm driving. So I'm not going to do that for you guys. Anyway, I am on a road trip down south. We're heading southeast of Albany to a Goodwill in Hudson. I've never been there before, so let's check it out and see what we think. I'm going to try to sneak in some footage of another location, a second location, once I'm done, so hopefully we'll have time for that. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday, so come along and head on down to Hudson, New York for a brand new Goodwill for me and for my channel. Let's see what you think. Okay, so here we are at the Hudson Goodwill, and I'm not familiar with this store, as I said, so you guys are seeing it as I'm seeing it. We're going to check out their prices. We're going to check out everything. It was a little busy, I'm not going to lie. I'm doing voiceover on this. The music was a little bit loud as well. I'll say my general observations were that there were a lot of Royal Norfolk, which is a Dollar Tree brand. Yeah, and so, possibly older pieces from Dollar Tree because they weren't anything I recognized, but they definitely were a lot more than $1. So still, and there wasn't a clear, I don't know, like it was kind of broken down by colors, but not as well as some of the other locations. I certainly will say that there was a lot of stuff. There definitely was a lot of stuff. It's not the biggest store, but they certainly had a lot of home goods. And I thought the pricing was a little high. There was definitely some broken items, which I try to point out, but I found some things. So I'm happy about that. I brought some things home from me or with me. I thought this was so cute. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but definitely, that's salt and pepper shakers on the top. So it had to be for various condiments. I don't know, but I thought it was cute. So anyway, I almost got this, but the tag that was already kind of falling off, if that was its original tag, fell off by the time I got to the cash registered. So I did not get that bunny. I thought it was super cute. If it was $4.99, I don't know what it was or what the brand was. Like that mug right there, that is a old, actually highly coveted, Dollar Tree snowman mug, but I think they had $2.99 or $3.99 on it. I don't remember. I almost got that piece, but I just didn't. I think I had it in my possession for a little bit, but then I decided to leave it. So as you can see, it's not really clearly delineated Christmas or red. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge. So, but like I said, I found some things. So hopefully you'll tune in Tuesday for my Tuesday haul and see what I got. I'm noticing now as I'm watching this back. Oh no, that's still that piece. I'm still looking at that piece. I'm like, I'm noticing. It was pretty crowded. As you can see, there's lots of people there. I had to skip around a lot. So now we're looking at some fresh carts. And mostly I skipped around a lot because I had to maneuver around people. I thought those were kind of cool, but when it all said and done, they were, like a tourist piece. So, but I liked that the spoons tucked in them, and I especially liked that the spoons were still with them because usually that's not the case. Those box things, I wasn't sure what they were, but when I went up front
to check out, I saw that there was a bunch of them up there, and they looked to be like brand new boxes of gloves, of leather ladies' gloves. So, I wish there were more pieces to that particular glass set, but, and I didn't see any more as I was, kind of going down the aisles. I wasn't sure what that was, but it was all cracked. Like it was taped together, but it was all cracked underneath. So, lots of China, but I have got to stop buying China. I have way, way, way too much. Definitely a majority of what this location had was a lot of China, a lot of really pretty things. If you're looking for, new China and don't care if you have a complete set, definitely any of the thrift stores are a good location for that. They definitely had out a lot of bunnies and stuff. A lot of them were just little resin pieces. This is, if you're familiar, I've sold a bunch of this. It's Franciscan pottery. I only saw these. These are the saucers that go with a teacup, but there were no teacups. And I have a bunch of those. I actually have a few sets of both the teacups with the saucers. So if anybody's looking for them, I have some. Almost grabbed that. It's anchor hocking. You could tell it had some age on it. And I have one myself, my personal collection. And I think mine is anchor hocking and not Pyrex. I almost got it. I came close. I thought this was pretty, but it was too heavy for me to lift and look at without smashing it. I think you guys can see that there's a lot of people down the aisles, and I did my best to avoid them as much as possible. That was some kind of brush set. They had tons of them. This appears to be like those were bags of toothpaste, like sample toothpaste. Like you can definitely see all the people everywhere. So I did my best, guys. I thought that was so cute with the snowballs, but his nose was broken off. That made me so sad, and I think it was a music box. I probably could have come up with something for a nose, but I just didn't want to. No, I think no markings left on those, but I thought they were kind of pretty. Lots of, super pretty, interesting China pieces for sure. That was a Washington, D.C., collector's plate. But if you can see what's underneath, that is Liberty Blue. And I think they were $3.99 each, which isn't a bad price compared to what I usually pay for those plates. I think I usually pay about $10 a plate. So I grabbed those. I was looking for more Liberty Blue pieces at this point. Fun fact, I ran into some people that asked me about filming, etc., and they'd said they'd watched other people in the area film at other locations, other Goodwill locations. I thought this was really pretty too. And we're hoping that they'd find somebody that would film at their Hudson Goodwill. So hopefully they'll see this and hopefully they'll like it. And it was nice saying hi to them. Yeah, I almost went to some antique shops on Warren Street, I think it was called, but I couldn't find a parking spot and I was getting tired. And but wow, if you're ever down in Hudson, it looked like some really nice antique shops. I'll tell you another great town just across the river that has some nice shops is Catskill. So lots of cool little towns down there. I thought that was so cute. I didn't end up grabbing it. I probably should have. Definitely cute. My mother had these dishes. I just wanted to see what they were. I would imagine my mother got a lot of her dishes at the grocery store. So there's a good chance that's where they came from. But I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. I think I've seen those other places and mentioned that my mother had those plates. But she also had a set of Blue Willow. I thought that set was so pretty. I think it was Syracuse China, and I can't remember the name of it. I thought that was pretty. I almost grabbed it. Almost grabbed it for $3.99. But I'm really trying to go on a China diet. It's not easy. There's a lot of beautiful patterns out there, and I just feel like people are always looking for, especially serving pieces. Like those tend to get broken. So I thought those were so pretty too. I would have just grabbed just the creamer and sugar. I thought they were pretty. It was a really pretty pattern. I don't think I was familiar with whoever the maker was. I loved these green glasses. I thought that was a really pretty set. I love green. Again, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't look at those more closely. You know, as I've always said, when I'm filming, I'm also trying to keep an eye on my cart. And I have a tendency, when places are as packed as this place was, to park my cart in one location and then go, cover a whole row. So you're always risking losing the stuff that's in your cart. I thought that was pretty, a pretty set, very simple and just pretty. Lots of pieces to that particular pattern there today. So again, as I always ask, if you see anything you would have grabbed and I didn't, let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've ever been to this Hudson Goodwill. Let me know what your favorite piece that I saw today was. Drop me a comment. And if you're enjoying this content, if you're finding value in it, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, please ring that bell. And that way you'll get notified each and every time that I post a new video. So let me know, you guys, if you're out and about thrifting in your neck of the woods. I thought this clock was really nice. Are your thrift stores wicked busy like it has been here? These were Falls Graph, and there was 2 sets of them. I'm just wondering if everywhere the thrift stores are just really, really busy, or is it just upstate New York? Let me know. That's another thing you can let me know down in the comments. There was a Salvation Army location right down the street from this location, but I guess it closed a few months ago. So it's no longer down there. Lots of really cool stuff. But like I said, a lot of dishes at this location, right? Let's see. I thought the snowman cups were cute. So I almost grabbed them, but I did not. I did spend a little bit of time here. So I thought those were pretty. I think I hit all the aisles, so you really got a good feel for everything this store had. And there were 2 employees out the whole time putting new stuff out. I grabbed this butter dish. I think it was $2.90, probably $3.99 or $4.99. It's not marked. It's certainly not silver. It's probably silver plate, and I'm gonna paint it anyway. But it had the little glass insert. And I think I've mentioned before, I always grab them when they have the glass inserts because those are hard to come by sometimes. Those are the things that get broken or lost. So, and I grabbed one of these too. I don't think I grabbed this one. There was a couple of them. I have a little makeover planned for that. I couldn't figure out how to get the top to attach, but thank God I found another one that's a top was attached. So I was able to figure that out. This is the last little section that I wanted you to see. This is their frames and artwork. I kind of just tried to go, I didn't catch everything. A lot of pieces in here that were also like Dollar Tree items. So I didn't check out the pricing, but I just wanted you to see. This is the last little section, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, do all the things. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming along with me. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. And until next time, have a good one.